What is up, guys? MegazardZ here, and today I have a battle that I just had 2 seconds ago against the TheCritMagnet. I really wanted to record it live, but I was actually doing a Little Cup battle at the same time as I was doing this battle because I couldn't find a Little Cup battle, so I went to find a PU battle and then clicked searching for Little Cup while I was doing that, so... Anyway, TheCritMagnet, he has cool stuff. He's got, like, 300 times the amount of subs that I do. Just had to do a bit of mental math, but he's definitely a cool guy, so you should go check him out. I'll drop a link down in the description below. If I forget, just search his name in the YouTube scroll bar. He is a cool PU team. I don't really agree with War Total because it's not a good mon, and people keep running it because they need a spinner, but it's just not good. It just gets worn down really quickly. Besides, I have Gorgai's spin blocker, which is really common. Other than that, Bouffalant's a good mon. Solrock is a bit unconventional, but is kind of cool. Flareon is just obnoxious as all hell. And Meganium, something else weak to Vanillux, what do you know? Anyway, definitely my best plan looks like just calm minding with Musharna, because it sort of just wins, unless the Solrock is banded Solrock, which I know was popularized by Dundeel, so I don't just set up at the beginning, and if Flareon is dead, because Flareon can actually hurt it. Lead Piloswine, he leads War Turtle. I don't even care. I don't need rocks right now. I'm just going to go straight out into Spin the Wheel as I frisk, and I find the Eviolite. What a surprise. Anyway, I'm just going to go for a Will-O-Wisp, try to get residuals. As he goes straight into Flareon, I'm like, oh, shit. Doesn't even have an orb, so I'm like, is this the banded Flareon? Because banded Flareon's getting really popular. Going to Pelipper, and that has got to be Choice Banded Flash Fire Flareon. I'm like, oh, God, that did a lot. That's a max HP, max defense, bold Pelipper. What the hell? Flareon. Holy shit. Go into Poliwrath, because I know I can take one, probably not two, but I cannot, I knew the Meganium's coming in, but I cannot risk it. Really wanted to double in Vanillux, but that's just not something I can do. I'm going to go into Piloswine purely because I want Stealth Rocks, and, you know, the Flareon, I think when it switched out was around 52%. I need rocks up for that thing as he goes into War Turtle, which is cool. Like I said, loses to Gourgeist. What else is new? A lot of the tier does. Doubles into Zebstrika, which is a good play, as I go into Gourgeist. At this point, if he was real, he clicks Volt Switch. I'm just going to predict the Overheat and go into Poliwrath on the Electric type, making a bit of a risky play, but it works out. Overheat does nothing from Life Orb Zebstrika, as I'm going to predict the Volt Switch, and get a free switch into Piloswine, as I sort of set up over this Zebstrika, maybe making up for my mistake with Flareon, not really. Just going to click Earthquake because I want to wear down the War Turtle, because it's just, that's how you beat it. You just switch around, wear it down, it can't really touch you back. You really have to run Toxic for it to be good. Unfortunately, he's running Ice Beam. I definitely don't agree with that. You have to run Toxic, otherwise this thing is just set up bait for everything in existence. As I click Leech Seed to wear it down, I think, and he goes into Bouffalant. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm going to try to burn it real quick. As he makes the perfect double in the Flareon, I'm like, why am I stupid? So looking at my team, best thing to sack right here is almost certainly Piloswine. But I make the stupid play and think Poliwrath might be able to take two when he has less defense than Pelipper. So I'm gonna lose 2 bulky waters to a Flareon. Ruminate on that. Anyway, I'm just going to go with Piloswine. That's pretty much the best thing to throw in. Actually, I go into Gourgeist. Not sure what I was doing there. Just going to go straight into Piloswine because Gourgeist is really good for me at the moment. As he clicks Volt Switch, predicting the switch, but the switch would have been the Piloswine. I don't really get that. I have Thick Fat. That's not going to kill. I'm just going to kill him with an Icicle Spear just in case he made some sort of switch. Even if I didn't get enough hits, I had Ice Shard, so I wasn't really afraid of anything. As the Zebstrika goes down and the Solrock comes in. No idea what it's going to do, so I'm going to click Icicle Spear as he kills me with a Life Orb Stone Edge, which means I sort of want this gone because Stone Edge is high crit ratio, so that could hurt Musharna. Just going to go into Spin the Wheel as he gets up rocks and gets himself burned, which is, you know, I'm pretty cool with that. If he wants to burn his Life Orb Solrock, I'm pretty much alright. Just kind of want to kill this thing. As the Meganium comes back in, I'm like, oh god, this thing, why? It's got aromatherapy, probably can heal itself with synthesis, and it probably is Dragon Tail for phasing, which means my best way to beat it is either him leaving it in on Vanillix, or killing everything on my team and then winning with Calm Mind Musharna. So I'm going to click Freeze Dry, predicting Wartortle. He stays in on the Vanillix and clicks Dragon Tail. That's a pretty interesting play. Not really sure what to make of it. As I go into Musharna, and I'm going to click Calm Mind, predicting a Synthesis right here, just to make him Dragon Tail me out. He actually Leech Seeds, and he has Leech Seed, Aromatherapy, and Dragon Tail, so I don't know if he ever revealed Giga Drain this battle, but I'm almost certain he does not have Giga Drain. I mean, he does not have Synthesis. He has Giga Drain, which is interesting, which means this thing is a lot easier to wear down. It's not, it can't heal itself. I'm just gonna click Frost Breath. Like I don't want to risk the roll not killing, as he tries to sack Wartortle for the Freeze Dry, and then I don't kill it. So that was a pretty beautifully failed plan on my part, as I'm going to go into Gourgeist, and he's going to double into Boufflant, which is annoying as all hell. I'm just going to click Will-O-Wisp. That's really all I can do. Is he actually goes for the Pursuit, which is interesting, because in this tier, the only things Boufflant can Pursuit Trap are, like, I don't know. Other than Gourgeist, you have, what, Mischievous? Anyway, now I'm going to try to switch out, predicting a switch into Meganium because he can't touch me, as he stays in for another Pursuit, which I'm like, what? Why would you do that? I'm just going to click Freeze Dry, as I do kill the Wartortle. I should have clicked Frost Breath, because that would have killed the Wartortle anyway. And, as you're going to see, Soul Rock comes in, and had I clicked Frost Breath, I'm scarfed into it. I would have been able to kill this thing, but Freeze Dry is going to miss out on the KO. Might have swept him with Vanillix right there, not too sure. Anyway, at this point, we have a 2-on-2 battle here. My plan is just to sacrifice Gourgeist, and then win with Musharna, as he goes into Meganium, and I'm just gonna click Shadow Sneak to get off damage, and he's gonna Aromatherapy to heal the Will-O-Wisp first, then he's gonna Dragon Tail me out. About to say he was gonna Dragon Tail me out, but I sort of forgot that. Shadow Sneak not quite gonna kill, as he's going to throw me into the Musharna, and at this point he's gonna set up some Leech Seed. Psyshock is just going to kill him, and it's what I assume to be AV Boufflant versus the world. Actually, no, I don't think it's AV Boufflant. What am I even saying? Because he goes in the Boufflant, and he's going to reveal the Head Charge, which you don't really run on something that's Assault Vested, because Recoil plus Assault Vest is dumb. Psyshock just barely misses out on the KO, and he gets the Leech Seed back. He's going to kill me with another Head Charge, and I'm going to go into Gourgeist. Final turn of the battle. First the Assault Vest, so he was Assault Vest, and then misclick Seed Bomb. Which is beautiful, because it actually gives him just enough power on the Pursuit to kill me. Which is hilarious, because I didn't even just forget that he was Sap Sipper. I actually said to myself, alright, I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp this. And then I legitimately clicked Seed Bomb. It wasn't even just me forgetting, which I would have preferred. I'm going to misclick, and the 5% AV Boufflant with Head Charge is going to come through, which is pretty ridiculous. This is why you need a mouse. I need a mouse. I'm using a trackpad right now. I should get a mouse. That is my resolution. That is what I learned for this battle, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later.